Hello, guys. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good whatever time this is getting to you. I am EMFX and I'm really excited to be here once again. I really appreciate the love and support you guys have been showing. I've been away for a while. I've not been able to upload new content, but I really appreciate your support. Some people have even reached out to me that what is happening. I'm just kind of busy. I really appreciate the um energy you guys are showing towards my channel. Thank you for being here. I know we're going to grow together. So, what am I here to talk about today? My usual strategy is what I'm here to talk about as well. I call this trade. It is a 4 is to reward, 4 RR trade on Pounds Card. Pounds Card is one of my favorite pairs. It actually respects structures a lot, and it works well with my personality. So how did I how did I catch this trade on Pounds Card? Yes, it is very simple. This is what I did, which is what I've always been doing. If you have been following my videos, I trade the smart money concept, and Pounds Card is one of my favorite currency pairs. So on the 4 hours time frame, I noticed that actually on the daily time frame, Pounds Card has swept this high. This sorry, let me change this to daily. So let me change it to daily so it's gonna one day. Yeah. So this eye that price has swept is the highest high formed in 2023. The year 2023's high. So it got swept. It got swept. Yes, and I on a daily time frame. So I've been expecting a very bearish movement since it got swept. Sorry, I made a mistake there. Um, a moment, please. That is 4 hours. 4 hours time frame. So on the 4 hours after the high has been swept, I noticed the way pounds has been bearish. But actually on the daily time frame, remember pounds is a bullish is in a bullish price action. Price is creating high highs and higher lows. So I know that this bearish movement is just for a while, probably. So it might just be a correction of this bullish movement. So back to discount. So let me pull out my fib and let's see what's happening. So you can see, so price has traded back to 0.618 Fibonacci level. So there's higher probability from this moment that we should be experiencing a bullish movement because it has actually traded with much more discount level. So but there's this little gap that I've been watching out for here, and I've been looking at this demand zone. So price might probably just come to take out this low and tap into that area, that demand area, before it starts, before it starts pushing to the upside again. So whatever it is that price wants to do, we only have to react based on what we are seeing. So how did I catch that trade? So after seeing this, I noticed this big bearish movement, this big bearish movement. So this movement actually that movement actually took out this major low formed on the 4 hour time frame, because you can see that price was making series of higher highs and higher lows. So I don't know if you guys noticed this. Yeah, these higher highs and higher lows before it consolidated for a while, pull out some liquidity from here, then round to the downside. So since price oh sorry so since price did that, so I was expecting price to make a pullback after this big bearish movement, at least to 50% or even 61.8% Fibonacci level of this whole bearish movement, so before it continues to the downside. So and it actually did so, because if you pull out your fib again, from this swing high to this swing low, you are actually going to see that price traded back to the 50% of that move before it continued to the downside. But one thing is we can't actually conclude that price wants to continue its movement to the downside, and we cannot also conclude that price is still going to go up or not. We can only react to what price is doing at the moment. So how did I catch that bullish trade, that buy trade? How did I catch it even though the price was in a downtrend? So let's go to the 15 minutes time frame. So this is what I've been looking for on the 15 minutes time frame. That made it able for me to catch that trade. So on the 15 minutes time frame, I noticed this pullback, this 15 minutes structure forming. We have a low there being formed, then a high being formed, then another low being formed, then this high being formed, then another low right here before this high was formed again. Then we notice this sweep, the sweep of all these lows by this wick. Remember, wick is always the one that is responsible for doing damages. So wick does that damage by sweeping all of these lows. Then after the sweep, it broke structure to the upside. The first structure it broke was this high. Then the second structure was this high. So that gave me kind of confidence that price is now ready to do a reversal, not even a reversal, sorry, a pullback of these bearish movements. You remember on the daily time frame we are in a bullish movement. On the 4-hour time frame we are in a consolidation. Should I call it a consolidation? Let me just call it a pullback. We are in a pullback phase of that 4 hours bearish movement. You remember? So we are looking to feel that 4-hour bearish movement, which is this movement that I just high marked, this movement. So we are looking to fill at least up to 50% before we continue the downtrend. So then I'm looking to catch that pullback. So after seeing these lows being swept and I see these highs being taken out, I know for sure that price is going to come back to sweep this internal low, which can actually be gotten. If you want to know if there is a low or not, you can go and check your 1 minute time frame. I won't be able to do that right now to go to the 1 minute time frame. And also there is this new low being formed. One small, have you seen this small low right here? Let me take out this. So you see this low being formed that tricked traders that this zone, this little demand zone right here, wants to hold to the upside. Eventually price came and swept that low, which is another liquidity for it to gain momentum to the upside. Then after which it traded to the upside. So after noticing this sweep, I marked out my demand zone, which is that order block that you see there. That order block is my demand zone. So this, let me take this out a bit. This particular candle, this bearish candle that its wick does that damage, is my order block, because that was where the order is being, the order was being released. So after that, market railed to the upside and take out highs. So I knew for sure that price is going to come back to this demand zone, which is that order block, this candle, in order to complete the orders that are supposed to be filled right here, to fill all those orders and travel to the upside. So immediately I set my pending order, which was my buy order. Then market came, triggered my order without even having any deep drawdown or so, then flew to the upside. So with that, I was able to catch this 4-hour trade. So if I was risking 1% on my account, on my account on this trade, so I will be gaining 4% of what I'm risking. So with that, I was able to move with the market to the upside in order to feel 50% of that move. So before the market continue to the downside. So what next on GBP card is to know if market is going to take out this low to continue its bearish movement, or take out this high to continue its bullish movement. So I have a supply zone right here, so I can just leave that. This is just, it's not a signal, so you can just watch out for it. It can hold, it might not hold. So how did I get this? It is very, very sure and very, very clear that this right here is a liquidity sweeping candle. I hope you guys can see that. That indecision candle is a liquidity sweeping candle. I'm pulling out my this indicator, this session indicator. You can see that that candle swept several sessions. It is a beginning of um, New York session, because this box that you are seeing, this box, yes, that is my New York session open. So that candle is New York session open candle, and it swept the previous London high, all this Asian high, swept those highs. So after sweeping those highs, it grabbed liquidity. So after grabbing some liquidity, what happened? We can actually see that it's broke multiple structure. You can see broke structure, broke several structures. So at least I know for sure that even if we are going to respect these bearish movements, price can still travel back to this zone, respecting this protected high, and continue to the downside. So what is going to help me to know if price is going to do that is, number one, there is no other high right here that price has not mitigated. It has mitigated all these highs. So it's only this high that price hasn't mitigated, this liquidity sweeping candle, and also this imbalance formed right here. Price hasn't filled it yet. So if price is willing to do those things to fill that imbalance and mitigate that liquidity sweeping candle, then there is more probability that price is going to travel back to this zone before continuing its bearish movement up to the demand zone, which is below this price action. So I hope this video is very, very educative enough for you guys, and I hope you guys have grabbed something. So that is what I'm looking up next for on pounds card. That is my next movement. It's just a plan. If you have a plan in place, yes. So if market gives you a bearish sentiment, you are going to go bearish. If it gives you a bullish sentiment, you are going to go bullish. So you don't have to be rigid or trying to control the market or telling the market that you must do this. So if you're having a bearish bias, you must also have a bullish bias in case the market is about to do something different from what you are thinking. So that is why I have this my first bias right here, which is this high. If I see any form of market movement to the upside to take out this high, I know that the bullish pullback, uh, I'm having a continuation of the bullish pullback to this supply zone before I will be thinking about selling. Yes. But if price takes out this low, then I'm having a continuation of a bearish pullback. So I'll be looking for supply zones within this range that will continue trade to the downside. So thank you very much once again. I really appreciate you guys staying with me on this channel, and I know that you are going to learn a lot of things from me, and I appreciate you guys also. Please always try to use the comment section below. It's going to help a lot, at least for me to know if you guys are gaining some one or two things from my channel. And if you have any question, you can also ask in the comment section below. Like this video, share to your loved ones who might be interested in learning how to trade, particularly the smart money concept, and I hope we are going to meet next time. Thank you very much. This is AMFX signing out.